Hey guys, this is the video about my mom bullying me, which I don't want anybody to get, like, caught in this or call CPS because of this, because, you know, it's life. Maybe I deserve it, and I really don't want to move away from where I live because I have friends and stuff. So I really don't want to move away. So, if you're going to call CPS on me, I'm going to be pissed off because they're going to make me leave like half my computer here, and then they're going to take away my razors. So I'm going to be like hyperventilating going, shit, I can't cut. Oh, that reminds me, I cut yesterday. Because, yeah, so I broke that 4-month record, which is really a fucking long time. But, they're gonna take it all away and just, like, hit that. So, no, let me record this now. So, I have a friend, and she got slapped across the face by her own mom because she didn't clean up her room. And, she wanted to cut afterwards, so she was just like, hey, do you have, like, a bracelet or something so I can, like, hide away my cuts? And I'm like, why do you want to do that? And she's like, because I want to start cutting. I'm like, don't. You'll get so addicted, and once you start, you can't stop for years. So she's just like, oh. So I give her this bracelet, and then her mom is like, oh, you're not allowed to talk to my daughter. And now she's wearing booty shorts, and I'm like, what's happened to my friend? Because her mom's, like, controlling her, and it's pissing me off. That reminds me, I need to go over to her house. But, along with my story now, so, when she said that, I knew how it felt, because I've been hit by my mom before, because she gets drunk sometimes, well, a lot of the times, and, it was just out of the blue. She was probably stressed out or something, and so we got into this giant fight, and my sister was in the middle, and it wasn't pretty, and I broke down crying. Oh, I'm such a baby for breaking down crying. No, it's okay to cry. And if you think I'm some stupid pussy because I'm crying, you can go suck a orangutan's asshole. Okay? So, it wasn't pretty, and it scarred me for life because I could never really trust my mom that well again. Well, after years went by, I finally got to trust her again, and, we were close. And I was like, oh, I love my mom, but there's some things I don't like about her, but I still love her. And so, fucking hair. So, then, the other day, I'm not gonna be like, oh, yesterday, because you're gonna be watching this, like, a year from now, and you're gonna be like, what? So, the other day, she was, like, really, really drunk, and, she came into the kitchen, and she was like, are you behind on your schoolwork, because I'm homeschooled? And I'm like, well, no shit, Sherlock, you're not feeding me, because I wasn't getting a good meal. And she was like, oh, and I was like, you're not feeding me, so how am I supposed to work? How's somebody supposed to get, like, A's in all their classes if they're not fucking eating? Like, it pisses me off, and I was just, like, aggravated. And she had bought me lasagna that day, and I was just like, fucking poop. So, I was on the computer, and I got up to go put the lasagna in. And I'm like in this horrible mood because I'm fucking hungry and I don't give a fuck what you're thinking about or how you feel. I don't give a fuck about you. Just get the fuck out of my face and let me fucking eat, and then I will care about you. So I didn't eat in like 5 days. So I was like fucking aggravated as fucking shit. So, so my mom's like, I don't like that attitude. I was like, what attitude? Because I'm fucking pissed off at you for not buying food? Oh, that's such a horrible thing to do. So, then she's just like, you need to back the fuck down, Nicole. And she's just like staring at me with that like stupid stare of hers when she's drunk. She's like, seriously? And then I was like, okay, Linda, because seriously, I was in a bad mood. I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, go back outside. I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to get into anything. Just go back outside. And she wouldn't go back outside. And then she was just like, you need to back the fuck down, Nicole. And I'm like, okay, Linda, because I'm not just going to be like, oh, yes, ma'am. Because I'm not going to respect somebody if they're going to be fucking drunk all the fucking time. So I'm like, aggravated. I'm just like, get the fuck out. And then she walks up to me and fucking slaps me across the fucking face. What am I supposed to do? She looked like she was gonna hit me again, so I had to hit her on the chest so she would back the fuck down. Is that a bad thing to do fucking, what's it called? Like, defense or something? You know. So, I was just like, I felt bad for hitting her because she's my mom and everything. But she hit me across the fucking face, and you don't fucking do that. And so, she was just like, all surprised. I was like, bitch, you need to get the fuck out. Like, oh, I was so pissed off. I wanted to punch her across the face. I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? You don't fucking hit me. And so she was just like, oh, you need to move out. I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then she goes into the backyard, and I break down crying again because she broke my trust again. And now I don't trust her. I don't even want to look her in the eyes. I'm so disgusted with her. You don't fucking hit your fucking child across the fucking face. You know, you tell them that you don't appreciate them, but you be there for them. And if they're fucking not eating, get them some fucking food. Seriously. If you're a fucking mother or father and you're fucking watching this, buy your child food. That is an whatever, and your child needs it. So do you. Fucking eat. Get your fucking food. So, I'm crying, and I'm like really upset and pissed off, but really sad because I've just been ripped away from my mother because I have this respect level. Okay, when I first meet you and you're cool and everything, I respect you. But if you do something stupid, my respect for you goes down the drain, and I will freaking treat you like you are a piece of shit until you get that respect back. So, this brings me to my other story, where my sister and this whole thing, and I thought she was just talking behind my back, and I was like, bitch, you don't fucking do that. Because that's one thing I fucking hate the most. Fuck, this is a really long video, I'm sorry. I'm just, like, really angry. So, she was talking behind my back, for all I know, but everybody does that, because they're fucking stupid. And so she was talking behind my back, apparently, and she was just like, oh, I'm just venting. And I'm like, what the fuck ever. So I forgave her, but I still don't trust her, and she never comes home to visit me, and when she does, her fucking stupid-ass boyfriend has to be there. I'm like, get the fuck out, bitch. God, it pisses me off. And then, so my respect for my sister is kind of lowish. I still love her and everything, and I'll get her food and, you know, treat her with, like, somewhat respect, but I don't really respect her anymore. Like, I'm not that close to her anymore. So, with my mom, I had a lot of respect for her because she would buy me food that I wanted so I could do my schoolwork and stay concentrated because I need certain foods because I get sick a lot. So, if I'm having a migraine, I need a certain food to make it go away because medicine doesn't work for me. It has to be a certain food like Dr. Pepper sometimes. So, um, so I respected my mom and everything, and then I don't know why, but she hit me, and now my respect for her is totally gone, and I don't want to look at her, I don't want to be around her, and she probably doesn't even remember, because she was shit-faced drunk, and she's just like, no. I was like, I'm not in a good mood, like, get the fuck out. She's like, oh, you don't think I'm in a good mood either? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck right now, let me eat, and then I'll care. Fucking people piss me off. And then this brings me to the story of Josh. And if you are watching this, Josh or CJ or Mom, I don't give a fuck. Because I am venting out to the world about the truth, about who I am and who you really are. And I don't lie. Well, except for sometimes. But that's when I'm like over-exaggerating. Which, everything I've said in this video, I have not over-exaggerated. So, Josh is my sister's boyfriend's best friend. And he really hurt my feelings because I got really close to him and I was like, oh my god, my big brother. I finally found somebody that cares about me for me and that'll be there for me, no matter what. And he's like, if you ever cut again, I'm just gonna disown you. And I didn't believe him. And I had a really bad night and I cut. And he disowned me. He acted like I wasn't there and fucking never talked to me and didn't invite me to his house and didn't want me over there. And everybody who lived in his house weren't allowed to talk to me, weren't allowed to touch me, weren't allowed to look at me. Like he was like some fucking king or something. He's like, oh, she just wants attention or something. I'm like, okay. So, he really hurt my feelings with that. And so, this brings me to when me and my sister had that giant fight. So, okay, let me think about this. Where do I start? Okay, so, I was trying to get my sister to come to the house so I could bitch at her and hit her in the face because my friend Chas was telling me stuff which led me to thinking that she was talking shit about me. But that's because Chas never lies about anything. She's gonna tell you straight up what she heard. And she's not gonna lie about it. But she'll hide some stuff because she doesn't want to tell you. So, I was getting aggravated and I called Mandy, or CJ, and Mandy picks up. I'm like, tell CJ to come home now. And Mom calls CJ and she's like, I don't think it's very fair for you to invite your friend over and then for you to just ditch her for your other friends. And I'm like over here, you know, having Chaz spend the night every single night and everything. And then Josh calls back and has the audacity to say this. I quote, Chastity invited herself. Unquote. I wanted to rip somebody's fucking balls off. Because, one, Chastity did not invite herself. I did. Two, CJ was so happy that Chas was gonna spend the night. But you know what? She's gonna go and see her fucking boyfriend because she doesn't give a shit about anybody fucking else. So it was really pissing me off, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna slap somebody. So, therefore, they come home, and I'm like, CJ, I really want to talk some sense into you because you're being a stupid nigger. Sorry if you're black and that offends you, it's just like, I'm pissed off. Please don't dislike my video because of my cursing, because I wouldn't like that. But, anyways, with my story, this was like a 20-minute video. I don't know if you have the time to listen to me vent for like 20 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going so I can make this shorter. So, she, finally comes home, and she's sitting outside of the house, afraid to come inside because I am raging pissed off. I had slammed this fist into a rock solid wall, indenting it and bruising the fuck out of my fucking knuckle. I didn't break it, luckily, but I had a freaking bruise from there to there that like went over my pinky, and it was just like all black and blue and shit. And then she comes home and she's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your fucking tears. I just want to curse at you and slap you across the face. So, Josh then has the audacity to say this. I quote, wait. Okay, Mom is telling him to, never come to her, or get the fuck off her property. So Josh goes, quote, if you come to my property, I will shoot you with my gun, unquote. And my mom doesn't even fucking go over there, and I don't even want to anymore, because fucking Josh is a stupid ass nigger, and my fucking respect for him is so low that if I ever see him, I just want to fucking hit him across the face. But, okay. So, after that, CJ finally comes inside, and I'm like, I want to talk to her in my room, where I can have some privacy to yell at this fuck and put some sense into her brain, because she's being fucking retarded right now. And then Mom's like, no, you're gonna do it in the living room. So I'm like over here cursing at her and everything. I'm just like fucking pissed. And then Chas is like crying because all the information I got was from Chas. But it was also from my gut, because I know my sister's gonna talk shit behind my back, because it's venting, apparently. Because I'm venting right now, but I'm not talking shit, I'm talking truth. And that's the fucking difference. Like, I will go to my sister and be like, you're a fucking retard. I will not just sit here and talk about how fucking retarded she is, because I'm not like that. I'm gonna go up to you and tell you how it is. But everybody's like, oh, don't do that to Josh, he has bad anger issues or something like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how big you fucking are or how fucking strong you are. When my fucking adrenaline, like, takes me, like, away, I am fucking, oh shit, you don't want to be around me. But, so that brings me to afterwards. Wow, I'm 20 minutes. Okay. So afterwards, they leave, and I'm just like, what the fuck ever. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be around anybody. And CJ just leaves with like this guilt trip, and I'm just like crying, and I'm no longer close to my sister anymore. I still don't feel like I'm close to her. I probably never will, because she had my trust for so long, and I was there for her for so long, just to find out that she had been talking shit about me the whole time I was there for her. Who the fuck does that? Nobody. And if you fucking do that, you need to get the fuck out. So, apparently, I don't know this for sure, but a lot of people said this. Josh apparently said that the bruise I got from my knuckle was because I was going to cut myself with a giant chef knife, and he had to punch it out of my hand, leaving his knuckles to my knuckles, making a giant bruise. But that's not true, because that never fucking happened. Plus, if that did, the knife would have cut me. And I do have cuts on my arms, but I wasn't really cutting during that time. Well, I was. It would have left a really deep cut. Like, it would have cut my vein. But, fucking vaginas. But, so, don't go around hitting whoever you want, because it's really not that cool. Because just you'll lose the respect you have from people. Do you really want that to happen? Do you want to lose that respect you have from your sister, who really fucking cares about you, or your mother, or say you have no family members? You know, maybe you need respect from your friends or something. You know, don't lose that respect, because if you do, then you're fucking stupid. So that was hold on. Hold on, I got this. What the fuck are you? Gee, I need to cut my hair again. Fucking retarded ass hair. Okay, whatever. So, anyways, that was my video about mothers and fathers hitting you, and I did this to myself because my mom hit me, you know. 4 months of not doing it, and this one thing sets me off. You know, if you're with a cutter, do not do shit that's gonna set them off. Like fucking hitting them across the face! 'Cause that's fucking stupid. But, um, fucking hate some people. A lot. But, yeah. So that's my video about getting abused and stuff. And if you watched my cyberbully video before this, then it'd make more sense to watch a 24 or probably 26-minute video. Because I'm just sitting here talking to myself, which I'm used to doing, actually, because I talk to myself a lot. But I feel like I'm just talking to like a reflection of myself, but I'm talking to somebody on the other side of this camera if they watch it. So it's like a recording of my face. Yeah. But that is the video. Don't be stupid. And don't talk shit behind people's backs. You know, if you're gonna talk shit, you better say it to their face too. So, I love you guys. So good in my butthole. Not really, but it's just a saying that I do. Okay. Hope you liked the video about me being mad. Like half of them. Bye, guys. I love you.